Hello everyone and welcome to Hog Vegas RX second race on the night for this Triple Crown. And let's go through the starting order. So doing a double wide at the line on this one. There's the line. We'll try to go through the track quick because it's pretty cracked layout. Right away into a chicane, you got an options section here. Joker on the right, normal line on the left. See how those reconvene. Through here, slidey left-hander into one of the more interesting sections of the track here. You see the bumps. Into a bit of a snaky straightaway, you know. The turns aren't that aggressive. You could still consider it a straight. It's like kind of straight. Into pretty wide open oval turn. Give you lots of speed set up for this over-under jump, where they're going to be potentially jumping over the other competitors. It'd be cool to see. Do a little bit more terrain, watch your head, and back around to the finish. Yeah, it's another new RX cook, and we'll see how it turns out. Starting lineup right to left is going to be Hunter, Armada, Luke, Soul, Roman, Camby, Detail, and Slotch. Going off the nade, it's going to be a 16-lap race, 2 jokers. And we're green. Oh, and the unfortunate stack up. We're going to be going around early. Issues in the chicane already. Some sends in the terrain while Slaunch were really going for it. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Couple close moments there. Early battle for the lead with Hunter and Armada. Look at Camby forcing his way through on Soul. Maybe Detail on Slaunch there as well. That section, very, very weird, but lots of passing opportunity there for sure. Want to see these different lines in the oval turn. We did see a few different lines coming out. Some momentum. Oh, Slaunch almost came up short right there. Wow. I was not expecting that.
Lap complete.
I went a little too hard on the aesthetics on this one. It's almost hard to see in some spots. Well, it's mostly just the middle, to be fair. I opened up the other side. A few jokers. Detail, Luke, and Slaunch all going for an early first joker. Armada going down in the rocks. See some different lines on the exit of the joker, too. You could square up that double on the exit. Or you could take the far inside and just single it. Not sure which is faster. Oh, potentially a 3 wide. That is a section to go 3 wide in. That really worked out well for Detail. He's going to get both spots. Potentially a big move. Get that track position right there. He's going to go inside in the oval turn to protect. And it's actually not bad either. He gets pretty decent speed. Pretty good runoff on that inside. Look at Armada battling hard here. Armada sending it in on Roman. Oh, they're getting offline in the chicane again. Roman and Armada battling super hard. Not letting off each other. And they battle too hard. They battle too hard. And they both go down. Unfortunate there. Armada and Roman having a bit of a rivalry this season. I don't know what's going on there, but they just keep getting together on track. So it's Hunter in the lead, Camby in second, Detail trying to look for that third, and Soul and Luke. 4th and 5th. Oh, and Luke gets the front flip. Oh, that's going to be a lot of time lost. Full dismount, too. On top of the first lap cheese, that's going to be a lot of track position to regain from.
Lap complete.
Still fairly early on, but wow. The Joker coming out for Soul, or I think maybe his first. Goes for the double, doesn't quite get it. Comes out right in front of Armada and Roman. Got really loose afterwards, but can he get the spot back? Yep. That's the tricky part about that section. You can really force passes. That last bump on the left, if you can get that driver, you know, if you can get on the inside, get them over to that side, you can really force a pass right there. Double wide to the line. That's Camby in detail. It's like a really competitive battle. Camby just trying to keep it clean.
Complete.
Detail going to have the inside. It's going to put the power down. Maybe complete this pass. This rock section. This train section, very difficult. Actually, a lot of time to be gained and lost. A lot of jokers here. Slaunch, Armada, and Soul. But Soul and Slaunch is second. Whoa, that was close. I want to see this. Yeah, Detail completes the pass on Camby. And then look at this. Luke going for the middle line. Roman going for the inside. Whoa, very close in the exit. Luke going to complete the pass. Can Roman fight back? He cannot. And there they go over. Yeah, pretty cool track. Pretty rough. Obviously, looking this one up for the season, but making me nostalgic for the Hog RX stuff. This one's obviously very, very different. Like this layout, the way it panned out.
Complete.
Very different than a lot of those layouts that we cooked up for this season. I did some new stuff with this one, a few different sections, trying to make things interesting, and yeah, it was actually pretty fun to make, and pretty fun to race on as well. We didn't really know. Oh my god, that's brutal for Soul. That's brutal. Yeah, we didn't really know what to expect coming into this one. So yeah, it's Hunter, Detail, Camby now, then Slaunch, and then Luke back into the top 5. Roman, Armada, and Soul. Obviously Soul with that brutal crash that we just saw. Yeah, it's not ideal. I love this different lines here. Let's see them. Slaunch going for that inside. Camby going for that momentum with the berm. Oh, but he just gets a rough bump on entry. Luke's going to slide in at the right time. Get that spot from Camby. Yeah, he had the momentum coming from that outside line, but just found a bad bump in the entrance of the turn there, and that forced him off, unfortunately. Roman and Armada still having a brutal battle. Oh, wow, they're going at it.
Lap complete.
See the terrain here. Slaunch and Luke both get away from Camby. It's going to be a battle between them. Very, very close. Oh. Luke finds the right entry on the inside. That might be the pass on Slaunch. Let's see. Slaunch is kind of close. See if he can fight back here. Into the oval turn. Luke going to go for a really low entry. Try to protect that. Slaunch going to go for a really wide entry. Try to get some more momentum. Looks like Luke is going to complete the pass. So it's back into podium. It's still Detail second. See him there in front in the rocks. And it's Hunter all the way out there. Hunter with a legit. He hasn't taken any of his jokers yet, but it's a pretty big gap. So Hunter in a legitimately really good position here. This is not a lead where, like, you know, these guys have taken all their jokers. Hunter hasn't taken any. It's a really long joker. Like, no, it's not a huge gap. It's definitely a slow joker, but it's not it's not one of the bigger like Joker gaps that we have of the tracks that we've done so far. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is like Hunter's actually in a pretty good position here. Not exactly sure. There's still a lot of time left. Like how good of a position it is. But it's a legitimate lead, and we'll see when these Jokers come into play how close it's going to be, because I think he has a good shot at least scoring a podium right now. It's going to be interesting because it looks like he's leaning towards saving those Jokers. We're not going to see how it's going to work out until really late in the race, unless he decides to come in early. But I feel like we've seen Hunter in these positions a lot of the time, and I feel like he tends to lean towards have that gap, take the Jokers late. I feel like that's what he tends to do, and it looks like that's what he's doing again. So I've gone away from Slaunch here a bit, and next it's going to be Detail and Luke potentially battling for second now. So the comeback train is on. Can Detail stop this?
Lap complete.
Different lines. Detail going for that momentum. Actually evened out pretty well right there. Going to the train. Oh, it's close. Very, very competitive. Let's see, this is where the pass happened on Slaunch the last time. Oh! And very, very tight, but Luke's able to do it. Same exact move on Slaunch. It's risky for getting walled, but if you can find that inside entry, I'm saying that you can like force him on the outside. The bumps are rough. Make some really good moves right there. But look at this Detail fighting back into the oval turn. He's going to get a better... Oh, Luke does land in front of him. So, oh, and a little bit of contact on the top.
Lap complete.
It's Detail trying to fight back, but having a few things working against him.
Gaining.
It's a really... That bump side, it's really interesting because, yeah, the way you can set up those passes on the inside, and I think there's some different lines. I think it's an interesting section because... oh, well, hold. I was going to see if Detail's going to get this fight back. But I feel like the main line and the passing line are a little bit different, which makes for interesting racing. And see, like right there, I think Luke goes for more of the normal line. Detail goes for just the aggressive inside, and it works out really well. He makes the pass back, so we've got a battle here. Detail really protecting the inside. You see Luke's going to have the momentum. Oh, yeah, this is good stuff. The momentum, it's just slowly building. There they go. Oh, okay, that was a little rogue. Into the finish. Slaunch kind of clawing his way back into this one. Detail going to pull off for the Joker. Still has one to take. I think Luke still has one to take. Slaunch is done. We're approaching the end of this race. No way Armada and Roman are still... still close with each other. There's no way. Oh, it looks like Roman will get him there.
Lap complete.
Detail came out. Oh, well, there you go. Detail came out in front of Slaunch with the Joker, but it's very close. Very, very close. And obviously that battling probably slowed down Luke a bit too. So when he... Oh, that was close. That was close. I was saying when he takes his Joker too, it's going to be... It might be super close for second place. Hunter is looking good. Take a look at this. This is a big moment. Keeps it down on 4. That was close. If that sailed over, that would have been the end of the podium hopes for sure. Gotta be very, very... You gotta be paying attention at all times in these Hog RX races, in those terrain sections. As consistent as they can be, you gotta be paying attention at all times, because you never know when you're gonna hit a bad bump. You might be at risk of going down. And Hunter... hitting 2 to go. And I think saving his jokers for the last two as well. So here we go. Hunter's got a pretty big gap. There's the first one. Let's take a look at this and see if it's going to be feasible for these guys to catch up. I mean, look at that. This is just the first joker. Like, I don't know. Hunter might be on for the upset. And there Luke goes for his. So we'll see this as well. Hunter might be on for the upset. That is a pretty big gap still. Luke will come out in front of detail. Slaunch getting a little bit of a gap that lap too. Oh, but that wide entry. Oh, yep. Different lines. I'm telling you, interesting stuff in that section. But another pretty. They're still battling. Another. Oh, Hunter goes down. Oh, this is a big save from Hunter though. He does go down, but it's not as bad. Like if he dismounted like Luke's earlier, that might have costed him. But look at this. You hate to see the timing that this happens literally going into the white flag, but he saves it. And a huge save at that. Oh, the over-under. Yeah, this is cool stuff. Track's turning out great. But yeah, so here he goes for his last joker. Did a good job minimizing the damage right there. That might have saved his race. Him and Luke, very similar moments with Luke the save in the terrain, Hunter the save on that landing. And I think both gonna be really important for both their races. And look at that, it's not even close. It's not even close. Hunter comes out well in the lead. It would take another one of those landings probably at this point for this race to go the other way. And we've been watching these insane battles that we've had throughout the pack. It's been kind of underrated at this point that that Hunter's been just leading this whole damn race. And it's a pretty sizable gap at that, and he's going to close it out. There it is, clean landing. He's going to close it out. Hunter does it, takes the win. Detail fighting for it. Gonna have to settle for third. Luke second. Slaunch fourth. And Roman will take that fifth. Camby sixth. Armada seventh. Soul fifth. Roman had to fight for it. That brutal fight with Armada. Going on the whole race. There you have it. Hunter, Luke, and Detail at podium. Hunter with a... Gotta tip it. Great drive. Great drive. Those easily his best race all year, for sure. Obviously, good starting position, but you still gotta, take advantage of it. And he took advantage of it very well. Pretty sure he waited on those jokers, so I'm pretty sure he led the whole damn race. Closest thing we saw to a mistake was that landing, and even that's kind of unfortunate. He had a good save there. So yeah, ends up winning with a very solid gap too. It's not like it was just like barely holding on. Like I had like 10 hog lengths. So yeah, really good race from Hunter on Hog Vegas turning out for this one. And we'll have to get around to it in the recap eventually, but that's obviously gonna shake things up. We'll have to see. He might be on for a top 3 overall now in the night. That might have potential. Gets a win here. Those wild card points is going to be a big points gain too. Like, I was saying it in the last recap. Like Hunter, if he doesn't get wild card points and he's not getting them so far, he might be kind of screwed. Well, showed up, and put some wild card points on the board already, and there might be more at play. So we'll see in the last race of the night if he can get that top 3 overall and put even more on the board there, which would shake things up even more so. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna go to Saker Super Speedway. I think that's how Roman said that you say it. I don't remember. That's gonna be the closing race of the night, and see you guys there.